Hello everybody. Welcome to my ASMR. Do you like my voice? I probably just blew out all your ears, but yes. Welcome to this great live stream that we're doing today. There we go. Center that on my beautiful face. You know, because I just have the greatest face ever. Yes, alright, hi, Ben. Also, if you noticed, I got a different microphone, so now I can whisper in all of your ears and make chewing noises. You like that? Probably not. It's probably the grossest thing you've ever heard. But, alright, welcome to this beautiful stream where we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club live. I got everything up on screen. Alright. This is great. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome to a great family-friendly content stream, where today we are only going to play the familiest of the friendliest games. Yes, family friendly. Let's, what's our name gonna be, guys? We have to have a beautiful name for our beautiful baby boy. Lil Doge. Alright. Or wait, no. Boy. That boy. We're gonna be that boy today, guys. Fatty 969. I should have done that. Hey! I want to see how weird this sounds. 69. I should have done that. That sounded great. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. Nico Nico Ni. This is my weird looking bulb microphone. I don't know what's better right now. I'm checking. Do you like it when my mouth goes down like this? I don't know. I can't edit any of this out, which sucks. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children! You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long! Question mark! Do you like my voice? We used to walk to school to get together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Yeah, I overslept again. But I cut you this time.
Do you like my voice?
Me.
Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, boy!
I think I've chosen the greatest name ever. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Demons. Oh, I didn't read that. Let's go back to history. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, boy, have you decided on a club to join yet?
No. A club? What about a club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
But it is true that I haven't been looking. Oh no, what did I just do? I must find my glasses that I wore in the last gameplay. Oh yes. Yes.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Do you guys like my glasses? Am I beautiful yet? Konnichiwa.
Nico ni.
Am I a beautiful girl? Am I pretty? Konnichiwa, Papa.
Konnichiwa, Papa.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. Ow. I know. Same. No. Sony Vegas. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. That hurts my eyes. My eyes are in pain.
Will you at least promise that you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Adorables. It's just normal. Alright guys, today we're doing ASMR with Doki Literature Club. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. And I'm not afraid to show it. I'm sexy and I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in.
Oh boy. Can't even believe I got 5 views for this.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, 99% sure she... In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun and to help start a new club. Said she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. No, let me click my mouse. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Nasuke made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
Black screen. Fades to nothingness, then it comes to something. And this today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey! Just like... It's like a Cuphead, you know? Remember when I streamed a Cuphead? Yeah, Cuphead was pretty good. Everyone is leaving. That's pretty cool. I dejectedly follow Sayori down... Wait a second. I can't say it. Follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Or, it's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, boy. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Don't spray it.
Sorry.
Nasuke.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuke, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl at the club.
Or the smartest in the club. There's only girls. Remember that, kiddies.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuke. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, right? Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, boy. Boy. I broke them. No, I didn't actually break them. And they just snap right back on. You see that? Wow. This one looks broken. Now I need to snap this one back in third position. Boom. There, we got our glasses. More hipster cool glasses. It's great to see you again, boy. Monica smiles sweetly. Help me. Oh, hello. The last two people watching. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I don't like this game. I mean, not until the good parts come in. Also, yes, since my last video, someone told me to keep the DOKI Literature Club files up because stuff pops up in them, I guess. Like this copyright thing right here. So I'm gonna leave that up while I'm playing. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, boy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Look at the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Hello there, Takume Fujiwara. If I said that right, I'm sorry if I didn't. But hello and welcome to this very special stream of the Doki Literature Club. I should probably have this face down a little bit more so you're not facing at the top of my head. Cause that's just weird. Then how about I make some tea as well? Alright. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As they already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuke and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuke grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still fearing, that's not supposed to sound weird. Feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuke... Oh, okay. Natsuke proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Gameplay. Also, I think I'm gonna cover up one of their eyes, I guess. Monica, your eyes are being covered. Here, only leave it so it's not as covered. Wow, I can drag my face on screen. Alright.
Whoa!
Natsuke lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cat ears. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute! Oh, kawaii, papa! Oh.
Help me, please. Alright. Just checking my stream, seeing if it's up and running. Boop, boop, boop.
So cute!
Alright, here we go. I believe it's working. Let me just check the sound really quick. There we go. Oh, hello, last person watching.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuke.
Sorry.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
What was that voice? That was the hottest voice crack I've ever had. Oh no, that was scary. Story grabs one first, then Monica and I follow.
It's delicious!
I don't know what that was. Alright. Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing off her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers. Wait, I turn the cupcake around in my fingers? The cupcake's in my fingers, guys. Oh. You know, alright, it just sounds weird, kinda. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. I gotta make that great chewing effect, you know? I'll make that great chewing effect for you guys. Natsuke is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Just for the effect. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuke.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Man, you've been watching too much anime. Me.
Made them for you. Or anything. Oh, that was her. I thought you technically did say or you said.
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy.
Oh boy, don't let me ever voice act a female in anime. Just don't. Alright? Alright. I give up on Natsuke's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down on the table the teapot next to the cup. Before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us the permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Tea's pretty good, guys. You all should drink some tea sometime, it's pretty good.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics and around the major clubs. Politics, you know, like Donald Trump is now, he is now gonna be your new, club leader.
I've always wanted Donald Trump to be my club leader. Oh!
It feels like nothing, but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events, I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
You know what? We're gonna listen to a better song too. You know what? This music isn't good enough for this game. Actually, yes, it's very good, but you know what? I got an even better song. Alright, guys. Alright.
Hey Google, how do you say I've got a boyfriend in Italian? Un ragazzo.
No! No ads. Here we go.
Demonetized!
This is what's gonna get me demonetized. Alright.
And if it encourages others... Alright. Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. We can all really grow this. Oh, I don't want to. Alright, everyone.
Yeah?
We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agree. I can't say words. Help. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by idea of a new member joining. No, excuse me. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm around literature.
So, boy, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga?
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Actually, no, it can't. What am I saying? I know my character. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep on complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forging world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved, timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you can say that. She's gonna come out and kill us all in the end.
Just you wait. Ah!
I just bursted out your ears. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put that... I did the wrong voice.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only I had a brief... If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuke's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuke? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud.
I just spit on my shirt. That's hot.
Oh!
Well, I'm very confused at what I'm even doing anymore.
Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuke and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuke, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
I haven't even checked how long I've even been recording. Or streaming, not recording. Wait, I could check from right here, I believe. Alright, 33 minutes. And it... Oh, hello.
No.
Natsuke averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I'm not a very confident writer yet.
Hello there. Welcome to my ASMR.
I'm probably scaring everyone watching away.
I understand how Natsuke feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, boy?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been going on in my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... Boy!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I'm gonna break this microphone, probably. I hope not, but... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Next thing you know, world's gone. Next thing you know, the classroom explodes and you don't know what you're doing with your life, man. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh, there's only no one's around to help. Sori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey,
you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super bleeped!
You said a naughty word, big boy words. I'm gonna have to report you to the police for that. Okay. Naughty words. Give that. You earned a ticket. Oh yeah, check out my Miku statues in the back there. I don't know if you can really see them. I got a Hatsune Miku statue back there now. It's pretty cool. I'm just checking the folder.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Boy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Oh yes, everybody. Everybody, I got something to tell you. I got Patreon. I didn't put the link in the description. Actually, I could do that now, but I don't want to stop streaming right now. But yes, I have opened up a Patreon that you can go visit. Yeah, I'll release a video later today or tomorrow, so you can go over to my Patreon and support me if you'd like. Yeah, I just yeah, I just, yes, I don't know how to explain it. If you get the chance, go watch my next video after this, or if I get it up, either tomorrow or today. If I ever get the chance to get that up, just go to the link below and check it out if you want. I'm not saying you have to, you don't have to. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to do anything, you know. Yeah. So, yes, let's keep on playing. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my MediaCore writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, boy! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always has stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
I'm tired now. Nah, I'm joking. I'm awake as ever. Alright. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I gotta write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Games. Heart. I don't know. Just click.
Hi again, boy.
You know how I like to be called boy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, boy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. She's a hidden secret zombie. She's gonna eat your brains. Natsuke finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuke plops back in her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Boy always gives it his best as long as he's having
Fun.
He helps me with busy work without me even
Asking.
like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sir, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Boy can become good friends too.
Sayori?
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, your even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy. It's nothing real.
Or it's nothing really. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, I'm getting emails. I don't know why. Now, Patreon. Don't be emailing me while I'm trying to stream here, Patreon. Alright, there we go. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Hey, is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How was this girl accidentally being so cute? I hate reading some of this. It makes me feel like a creep. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I know words. I know no words. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in. I thought I heard something. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Can't tell, but I think I'm hearing him. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuke is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Yeah. I don't know what that was.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need to find a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Eh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
I am Dr. Snipperstein. How may we help you?
Well, that's... Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Oh, well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuke would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuke makes the best cupcakes.
That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Ha. Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Yay. So I've been streaming for 51 minutes. I'm gonna stop when I get to the next poem writing thing. Or after the next poem writing. Just because I'm getting tired and stuff, and I'd probably rather go play something else. Unlike me, who has the trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her go on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. Otherwise you won't hear... Nobody will hear your screams. What did I just do? I don't know. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off stain with my finger.
But nobody will ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh.
This is so funny.
What is it? This is scary.
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. Button might come off.
Why is this thing so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Or he said sigh. He didn't say like the sigh noise. He just said sigh. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore.
What are you smiling?
Or what are you smiling about? Oh, I'm not gonna read that. It means my bleep got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so
stuffy. Look, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing. Gee.
Or geez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. Fine. It's a deal. I don't have friends.
I guess...
No, that's Sayori.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's that impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems that we wrote now?
Yay! Boy, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
No. Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh, hey. Sayori's in the chat. Hello, Sayori. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Whew. Can't believe we're still going with this stream. It's been an hour. Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. ...
Oh my goodness! This is so good, boy! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a boy poem.
It's a boy poem. You know. I don't know how you sound, Sayori, but you can't exactly show that to me, 'cause yeah. It may be how you sound. It's the fantasies that count, Sayori. I'm talking to a Sayori in my comments about fantasies. Now, this is weird. It's a boy poem. Chillin'. Pop open a cold one with the boys. With your boy poems. Oh. Yes.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Yeah.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course.
Nothing's happened in the folder yet.
I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, boy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying things like this for other people, that's something only real good people will do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all...
Yeah? I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Give me some of that good Doki Literature Club breakfast. Oh, alright, let's go. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean.
Wait.
I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
Well, I guess I should look forward to it. Who's next? Yuri. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri out
I'm gonna take her out, guys. Take her out. Put your glasses on. All right. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't notice. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. And the end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if she I'm tired. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably just the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Jeez. So, it might take you I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. This, I don't want to read. I don't want to read more. My brain's gonna explode, everybody. Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green something of the future. Blue-green something. I don't know. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. I breathe, I think. I think that says bathe. I don't even know. But light flickers. I flicken back. That is alright, I guess. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hehe. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, boy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh great, we have 2 more reads to go through. Oh boy. Oh, hour and 15 minutes. Oh, I'm tired. I know I really shouldn't be tired, but I very much am tired. Alright. Should I continue? Most likely yes. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuke or Monica? Natsuke. ... Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses This looks like something that a 5-year-old would write, to be honest. I mean, my baby sister could probably write this. I like the flute song that's playing in the back there, you know. Sounds like something kids would be doing in elementary school. Alright. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all about sophisticates and stuff. Help me. Please. So, people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I'm tired, guys. I just want to go home. Even though I am home. Like I set up for rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to let the humor with her I decide to humor with her that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuke is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Monica.
Hi, boy. Having a good time so far?
Yeah. Good.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ahaha. Don't worry, boy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's just that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being.
No, I can't stop now. I can't stop till I finish this one last reading. Why? I've been live for an hour and 21 minutes. I normally go live for longer. But when it's just reading like this, you know, I just get super tired.
Unless you like this voice that I'm doing now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds weird. Alright.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading it into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each other their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Or... that was supposed to be my voice.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out the new kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha.
Ahaha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. I remember that game show from back in the day, Hole in the Wall. You remember that one where they had that big old hole in the wall and they had to like do some sexy poses and stuff like that, you know? I remember that. Could have been me. See the direction the sparkles produce. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. Right. What? Oh. It's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. I wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration between this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit of empathy. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous about talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe if anyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on the specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So don't move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't want to listen. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is if everyone is judging me from the MediaCore writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Maya's laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They're glingering, exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. And as they read the tandem, and I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Now, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And boy did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And boy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that boy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose beep magically grew size. Beep. I don't want to read this anymore. I'm tired and I'm disturbed. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed it. Boy, she stands trying to make me look... People keep going live on Twitch and stuff, and I'm sitting here live streaming this, and I'm just like, you know, I could be going over and streaming some Super Mario Odyssey right now, but you know what, I could be speedrunning that game, but instead I'm playing this live. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What is the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, boy. But wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, boy? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natsuki glares at me, dyeing up in words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori... Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? There's no music anymore. It's weird.
Boy!
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing to sing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented.
This hurts my voice. Me having to do a bunch of other voices just hurts it.
So why are we fighting?
Because, well,
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's bleeps are the same size as they always were.
Nah, no. Please. Sayori stands up. Plan is I'm tired. I can't read anymore. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So, this is why Sayori is vice president,
I whisper to Monica.
She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to inject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Ahaha.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay?
I'm getting a headache. I'm gonna have to stop here in a minute. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 35 minutes.
I would hate to see herself get hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Don't say that, man.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing phone?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Boy, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means the least I can do is a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself in newfound determination.
Boy, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm not enjoying it. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Oh. No, I did not mean to click on Fallout. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's just the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise, though, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Whew. You know, boy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you and the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's every day's gonna be.
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Ugh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? But we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easily to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. No. Here.
Well. Alright. Well. Oh boy, I'm very tired now. I'ma quit this. I'ma rest. And yes. Well, that is all for now, everyone. I got my new microphone, if you heard it. It's a better microphone. Yeah, well, that is all I have for now, everybody. So, thank you for watching. Happy New Year's. 2018 is right around the corner, and, yeah, some of the things I hope, happens is I really do hope that we can reach 100 subscribers this next year, because this year's just been, like, it's been a really great year, for my channel. It's been hard, but, it's been a very good year for my channel, so, yeah, I guess that's it. A bunch of good games are coming out and stuff. Next year, a bunch of good games came out this year. There were some disappointments, but mostly I think it's been a great year. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!